I think we're living one of the best opportunities ever to understand how digital systems may help in simplifying our life. We're experiencing new ways for accessing, for example, health services through telemedicine and telehealth. We are inventing new ways for schooling and also for having bureaucracy, which might be simplified simply because digital systems may just uh, bring the information in your smartphone. We are living in one of the best courses for digital experience ever. This is unfortunately because we're living in emergency, but I think this kind of lesson must be learned also for the future because innovation and technologies are not made for just for fun. They're made for addressing problems. There's a lot of discussion about the privacy concerns for contact tracing during the emergency for COVID-19. Actually, it's funny because we're not worried about our privacy and our data are shared with many companies like Facebook, Google, and other things. But I can feel like this is a problem of communication because one, contact tracing is not the ultimate and final solution for limiting the spread of COVID-19. It's just one of the strategies. Two, all the systems that are being considered are extremely conservative in terms of privacy, and they don't share any personal information unless the user decides to opt in, which is absolutely fine. And three, this kind of information is extremely important for health purposes because we're trying to address one of the biggest emergencies ever. And we must just communicate which is the final goal of the strategy and the functionalities that we're trying to use. Nothing more than this. Everybody would like to see a miracle for stopping and ending this pandemic, but actually, we don't have miracles available yet. We must be confident in data, and when we look at fake news, we should be very reactive, possibly with real and empathic communication and avoid to fight the persons dealing with and generating the fake news. This is one of the most frequent errors when dealing with fake news and communication. Um, Collaboration between citizens and healthcare providers is one of the keys for contrasting fake news. Just because together we can make people understand why fake news are false and why we are confident in data and we should use real information for having the right conclusion. This is the lesson that we learn always, and especially during these times with this pandemic.